The hall is under budget and about to transition to the next level of changes. Director of Facilities Jerry Danforth told City Council members today crews are about to finish interior demo so construction can start. The project to change the Amarillo Hardware warehouse into a modern City Hall is under budget by about $5 million at $30 million. Some of the savings came from eliminating features like a parking garage and a daycare for children of employees. Construction should be finished by late next year.